What's up, guys? We got pretty interesting weekend coming up. We got the Queen Eva buff, which I have been waiting for the last couple of days. That's why there was no live arena videos and I made so many other ones. I was kind of expecting for the Eva buff to happen earlier, but I guess I should have realized that it's gonna come on Friday. But we got the Eva buff, we got the Primal shard event, which I'm super excited about. I think it's literally gonna happen in 2 hours after me making this video. And then we got also the final events. I guess the Primal summoning is part of it, but we got the final events in regards to the Arman's Festival of Creation, and I will find out if I can get the 5-star soul. I think I have done everything so far and I didn't want to miss anything that I could do because I was afraid that there might be some events that I can't do even if I want to. But so far so good, and seems like I might be able to complete this. I hope you guys were able to as well. I would be super happy about that. And I think there was something else, but I forgot what the third thing is that we have on weekend. Well, anyway, it's a bit more event-packed weekend than normally. But yeah, let's get into the live arena and see what's going on. There was also one interesting thing that I was talking with community managers about. They have this interesting deal which I understand, but it's kind of weird. But they don't want people to post screenshots from the content creator chat, which I understand, but not even like simple ones that they just say something. They don't want you to do it, but you can still say exactly what they said without showing the picture. And their argument is that they don't want people to take them out of context and so on. And I kind of understand, but then we're still allowed to say exactly what was said in the Discord, which kind of confuses me, but I mean, they know what they're doing and I'm just a pleb, so who am I to complain? But they did say to me when I was talking with them and saying that it's nice that we got the Eva buff and the other ones recently. They did specifically said that their plan is to have a champion rebalance every time we have a major update this year. Now maybe they might not be able to hold on to that promise and that's why they don't want it on paper, I don't know, but they basically are saying that they plan to do a lot of buffs and rebalances, which sounds really good since last year we kind of had a drought. I think we had 2 major rebalances on the first part of the year, and after that I think pretty much nothing. But they're saying that there will be a lot of that this year, and considering that we have the Eva buff and had the other ones recently, kind of sounds like it is their plan, so I'm excited about that. Okay, Garol in the first fight. He's probably going for Necret. Should I do it? I was watching my recent live arena videos and kind of just troubleshooting and seeing what's the issue, and I definitely didn't pick Necret as much as I should have. I have mentioned this many times before that I kind of go on and off using Necret. Sometimes I use him every fight, sometimes I don't use him at all, and I think I have been using him too little and early picking UDK too often lately. Of course, UDK is kind of necessarily evil for me, because I don't want enemy team to pick him since I go with Rotos and Wukong. Which one? I think I probably should go with Wukong on this fight, even though Lazarus can be kind of annoying, but I think I'm still gonna go with Wukong. But yeah, even though I really don't want to let the enemy team have UDK, but in general Necret is maybe more generally useful. UDK is sometimes super strong and sometimes it's super good that the enemy doesn't have it, but overall Necret is Necrit is much better blind pick and often is more useful, so I'm gonna adjust it to that, and if I'm gonna pick UDK today, and probably I will, but it's gonna be my 4th or 5th pick. I'm kind of avoiding on early picking it, and because I haven't been doing this strategy lately, maybe I will get away with it like I seem to have in this fight, that they didn't go either with UDK or Harimo, and that seems good to me. We didn't get any reaction proc there, that's kind of unfortunate. We got locked out and no reaction proc, so it's not the best start, but it is only 1 turn lockout. It's not the same as... should I kill it? I guess I will. It's not the same... Wait, what? Did I misclick? I guess I just misclicked there. I thought I did the A2, but I didn't. Nice start to the video. Anyway, it's not like the Warlord lockout or even Yumeko lockout. It's way worse than that, so we can definitely get back from it. Should I even hit the Garrel because he has that annoying passive? I guess I'll do it. Damn, Lazarus had attack down debuff and he hit that hard. Primal Nugars are definitely on a different level, considering that Lazarus, like, he doesn't even have ignore defense and he hits that hard. Okay, yeah, the full turn meter revive is a nice thing to have. It was looking pretty grim honestly, but we kind of sweeped it well in the end, so not the best start. I literally misclicked on the first fight, but I have a game plan. We did win the first fight, and I think we will do good today. I'm kind of trying to cope a little bit because there was some negativity yesterday, and I'm kind of trying to get better vibes today, but it is what it is. By the way, probably it's too late by the time that you see this video. Oh, he went with Armans. Maybe I'll open with Narcissus and Ankara. I will definitely do a shard pool video today out of my own primals, and I hope I get lucky. I hope everybody else does as well. If anybody wants me to pull them on video, I'm definitely open to that. I feel like it's kind of missed opportunity that I have not been trying to use for content. I mean, it is what it is, but primals are pretty rare, so I don't blame you if you want to pull it yourself. Okay, Armans and Harima, it's pretty rough start. He has only level 53, but I don't think that's really relevant at all on him. It's funny because you do see people often using under-leveled champions in live arena. It's not that big deal, but it's kind of funny. I'm definitely not. Wukong would have the stone skin and we wouldn't get our turn meter reducted, but I think I can do it. Or do I want to go with this? If I go with... Okay, let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure he's gonna pick UDK now, but we already got Arm. Maybe not. Like, what's the worst that he can do? He needs to pick one nuker, so he can either pick UDK or lockout, but he can't go with both of them. Okay, Arbais is kind of pseudo UDK, I have talked about this, but she does the Taunt and Stone Skin from her skills, which effectively makes her an UDK, and then she has the other stuff as well. Also, Helicat isn't super good against it because I don't know what I should do. I was thinking between Helicat or Mitrola. Maybe Mitrola would have been good with the cleanse, but am I gonna regret if I ban the Arbais and I let him... Nah, no way, let's ban the Armans. Yeah, and okay, it's bad. I should have just maybe gone for the Arbais ban, but I basically only have single target Nugers now, and Arbais is gonna be hard for me. And also, when she does the revive on death for everybody, we have a 30% chance to petrify ourselves when we hit them. And with Helicat passive hitting all the time, he's definitely gonna get petrified and it's not gonna be good. The Necret protection isn't gonna do anything about it. But yeah, he's running a kind of good amount of primals. Those two might not even, like, they're definitely not considered the best primals, but both of them are good. I think Arbais was honestly kind of underestimated at the start. She was kind of considered a bad one, but I have talked about it before, but I think in general I feel like all of the support Primal champions are generally really good, or at least if they are not completely garbage, the fact that they are supports and can change the form and not get locked out makes them very good just purely based on that. And yeah, let's save the cleanse for later. They're all basically just because of that makes them very good, and Arbais does have good utility, so I would definitely use her in my classic arena defense if I had one. I would be pretty happy if I got one today. I do only have, like, is it 32 shards, so I probably shouldn't get my hopes up too much. It's not even a coin toss, it's 1/3 chance to get it, but I feel like Arbais is kind of especially hard for me in live arena, so maybe I'm a little bit biased towards her, because like I mentioned, she's kind of hard counter for both Rotos and Wukong and all single target nukers. Especially for Rotos, I guess, since she is also Force Affinity. I almost feel like he probably should have opened with the revive on death and then go to the second form. That would have been worse for my Helicat, but since he didn't do it, we're kind of okay so far. And we might be okay just... maybe, we will see. I guess he does have the whales and he's gonna get the Taunt and Stone Skin back soon, so I'm still in trouble and I can't one-shot anybody because of the Harima passive. So maybe I'm not out of the... maybe I'm not in the clear just yet. I do hope they increase the amount of Primal shards we get from content. It's kind of cringe to say that, of course everybody wants to get more shards and so on. But since they are doing so much content, I don't know if I'm gonna regret doing that, but I kind of wanted to do the AoE and maybe heal the Duchess soon. before the next taunt, but there's so much content now based around the primals, and I really hope that they do, like, they give everybody the opportunity to get one. I guess everybody can get Mikage, but I feel like they could have given everybody just one free primal champion. Maybe they didn't want to do it right at the start when we got the couple first ones. But some kind of boost, or give a lot of primal shards in the mission for... What was his name? I forgot the horse champion's name. Marius the Gallant. They could have given like plenty of primals in the Gallant missions, but I don't think they did it. But yeah, I mean, it might take a while. I think for some people it might even take a couple years until they pull their first primal, so they feel like a bit too rare. I played the game for more than 2 years before I got my first Void Legendary. Back in the day we got way less shards than nowadays, so it's mainly because of it, and I quit the game for 6 months at one point during it, but I hope it doesn't turn out that way with the primals. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get the taunt on next turn again, and not looking good. Okay, we finally got petrified. But thank God he didn't do it from the start, so we got this far. It's a very long-winded fight because I don't think he has the hardest hitting gear, and he doesn't have defense buff for Harima and so on. And I have very stally team with Helicat and Necret, and with 6-piece Stone Skin kind of slowish Ankoro, and then he also has the Harima passive and everything, so both teams took a while before they were gonna do anything in this battle. And he has triple force affinity, so that's fun for Rotos. Yeah, I don't want to hit anybody because I can weak hit, but the Harima is pretty low HP, doesn't have any shield or anything like that, so we definitely need to target her and kill her first. Damn, the lockout was bad. So many champions do the lockout debuff now as well. That was kind of underutilized in the past, but nowadays you see it all the time. It's super annoying when Shu Chen does it on A1, and it can be very oppressive. By the way, I have shield for it a little bit. This one isn't sponsored though. I am gonna have another sponsored video for them in probably on Monday, I think. But AFK Journey just launched 2 days ago. The art style is very different. It might deter some people. Some people might really like it, but I do recommend trying it. I played the game during betas. I actually really liked the game, and it was kind of nice change of pace from Raid. It's a very chill game that, at least for now, you don't have to use like 15 hours a day to do the... I think we lost it. You don't have to use 15 hours a day to do the daily missions. I think he got the Stone Skin extended by the Mastery. I feel like that almost shouldn't be a thing, but there's no way we can win at this point. But yeah, the game has been out only for a couple of days. I do recommend trying it. You can spend a lot of time early on in the game focusing on the storyline and the missions, kind of like in Raid, but the actual daily grind isn't that time consuming, so you can totally play it as a side game with raid as well. I actually ended up joining the clan Noobkex created in AFK Journey because I saw him streaming on it on YouTube just when it was launched, and he was thinking about creating clan, or actually he was thinking about what clan to join, and then everybody in the chat was telling him to create a clan, and I was doing other stuff and I hadn't played yet the release version. I was working on other videos like Dragonair video, I think, at that time. And yeah, I also said that I'm gonna join the same server as him as soon as I create my account and so on. I think even Saf joined the same clan, so might be interesting. Of course, I think it's kind of been a thing in the raid community for a while that all of the content creators generally, not all of them, but a lot of them try every single new game, and some of them stick with some new game, some of them don't, but people have different tastes, and there is other games out there than raid. Some quit making content or playing raid, and some are playing couple games at the same time, so but my plan for now at least is to play AFK Journey. Now I kind of did play Watcher of Realms for a few months and I stopped playing it, but I also did say maybe like a month ago already that I think I'm gonna quit Watcher of Realms for AFK Journey. I said I wasn't gonna go for the UDK, but I feel like we should go for the UDK this time. I think that's a Nuke Wukong, but I'm not sure. Considering that he has 6-star Blessing, I feel like it's gonna be Nuke build. And again, I'm not paid for this shilling, but AFK Journey has game mode that is kind of similar to Live Arena. But it's like a live arena tournament where you don't use your own champions. Basically, after every fight you get tokens and you can use those tokens to buy champions and items, and I feel like that's the way that would be super nice in raid as well if we have a PvP mode like that. But it's called Honor Arena, and it's basically, like I said, a live arena tournament where you don't use your own champion, which makes it feel kind of competitive. Probably should I go with Duchess? No, let's go with Angora. Yeah, Angora. Probably raid is a bit more maybe nuanced for PvP because the way the skills work and so on. Wait, is it a support build? I guess it must be. There's no way. Maybe he's going with triple nuker. I almost feel like we should ban the Taras because all of the other potential nukers are single target hitters. But yeah, I wish we had that kind of PvP mode in raid. Sadly we don't. That's kind of how I felt about Watcher of Realms too, that I feel like they did all of the user all of the UI stuff was much more user friendly than in raid, and basically the same thing, but the issue is that the combat is different and raid combat suits PvP much more than Watcher of Realms, and it probably might be the same thing with AFK Journey. We will see about that. I don't think anybody got to the super end game so far, so I can't really fully speak up on it, but that might be the case, sadly though. Oh, what? I guess he surrendered instantly. I could have totally just one-shotted the Sifi and Cardiel there, because he didn't even have defense buff or Harima passive or anything like that, but I'm surprised that he just surrendered right off the bat. Since he did it, I'm pretty sure it actually was a nuke Wukong, and he went with triple nuker because I banned the Taras, or I mean, because I picked the UDK early on, and then when I banned the Taras, he felt like it's impossible to win. Since he did let me have UDK, maybe he wasn't expecting me to ban the Taras. Anyway, it is a win, I guess. 2 wins, 1 loss. Not horrible start. Even on the second fight, it was very hard matchup. We got pretty far. We probably could have won that fight, but I think in the end, I should have picked a second reviver maybe instead of Helicat. It was too risky to go with Helicat against Arbice. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, it's against the same guy. Pretty sure this was the Arbice team that I lost to. But this time we got the first pick, so maybe it will be different. Also, I have been playing Rust a bit lately on the side. I bought the game years and years ago because some of my real life friends wanted to play it, but we didn't really play it. I think we played it a couple times for maybe 30 minutes or something like that. But for a while, maybe for last couple years, even though I guess I do play a lot of Raid, but I haven't really played any what I would call real games. No offense to Raid, but I haven't played stuff like well, basically MMOs. I haven't played any big games like World of Warcraft or Black Desert Online, Albion Online, RuneScape, that kind of games that I used to play. And it feels nice to play something else than Raid as well on the side. But if anybody wants to play Rust, I'm not super skillful at it. Well, it depends your level and what we compare to. I never really played first-person shooter games, and I never liked survival games. I think survival games have always been kind of adjacent to MMOs, and some MMOs that are like advertised as MMOs turn out to be survival games, and some survival games are almost like MMOs. Okay, he's going with the same stuff. Wait. Should we go with Wukong this time? He still does have that pesky R-base, but maybe if we go with this, there's no way that he's also gonna go with UDK. He's just gonna go with Lockout again. And if he does, then I guess that's fine. Kind of wish we would have gotten the Duchess. It's gonna be a massive mistake if I go with Mithral again. I feel like I want more survivability, but my Arbiter isn't tanky. Let's go with it. But yeah, Rust isn't exactly an MMO, it's more like FPS survival game, but it does feel very MMO heavy, and I guess it's actually kind of like super hardcore game because you play a server, which is basically an MMO, but it only lasts for 7 days and you have to progress in that time. But it's been fun to play with that game, or play that game. It has taken my mind off raid a little bit, and it's been fun to like actively grind and do some mindless mining and house building and that kind of stuff in the game. Yeah, we're still gonna go with the Harma ban instead of Tormen. I wish I had one more reviver that was built tanky. I'm definitely gonna build, what was her name again? High Motor Maud. When we get her, I will build her as well for PvP, but I am kind of lacking gear. I already have Duchess and Angora in builds. I don't really have a third great set for Reviver, but we're gonna do it anyway. But I do really kind of need a third, like, tanky Reviver, since sometimes I can only get one of those and I might want to get both of them. Okay, this is actually great that we didn't take instantly second turn with Armans, and Duchess got in because we can get rid of the whale. I hope that Wukong goes after though. Should I? Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. Oh, both of the supports resisted, and I guess Arbice got in and is gonna do the Fountain Stone skin, so it didn't go out perfectly, but we can still go for the Wukong A3 and... Oh, he didn't? What? I'm surprised that he did that. So he didn't do it last time. He definitely should have done this last time, but I feel like this time it's different. Wukong can instantly go for a nuke here. I mean, we should kill everybody, or not kill them, but... Well, kill them, but they will proc the revive on death, but I think we're good. That probably... I mean, we didn't have attack buff, but that probably... I'm pretty sure that was without Helm Smasher proc. So we didn't get everybody, but that's still good. We got rid of the Duchess and their low HP. They would have been that same HP pretty much anyway after the revive on death, so that turned out totally fine. But yeah, I feel like playing raid actively for so long, I kind of need to take my mind off raid a little bit and play other games, which I didn't do for a while, but I guess recently I was playing Watcher of Realms, Dragonair, and now AFK Journey, so that's a lot of games, but I also wanted to play some traditional games and not only gacha games. Probably that's like first world problems that I'm complaining that I need to diversify the games that I play, but it is what it is. I'm sure everybody doesn't have the luxury to play any games at all, but since I can, I'm gonna complain about them. I wish we did more damage, but the Wukong A3 does not hit that hard. And we got the block active skills on both of supports. That's not good. That's actually crazy good for Arbice A1. Let me double check. What's the percentage to proc it? There's no way it's 100% chance. Yeah, okay, it's 40% chance, so we were kind of unlucky that it procced on both of them. And didn't he get the A1 from the... I think it was like a counter attack or something like that. Or, no, wait, was it from the counter attack buff? I guess it was from that and not masteries or revenge accessories. Come on, we're not gonna lose 2 fights to him in row, right? Tormin hasn't done much to us. We haven't used buffs that much, and we, I guess, got lucky on the first Arbiter A3. But if Ankora can just survive a little bit more, then Wukong could handle this. Yeah, I just need one more turn on Wukong, I think. But I don't think we can make it. I think Ankora is gonna die before that. Oh, wait. Okay, we got the revive. Who do we want to revive? I think the issue is that... Well, they... Okay, never mind. I got feared they might have gotten frozen from the revive anyway, and he probably would have one-shot then either one of them with I forgot what's that champion's name. With the Barbarian Primal one. Okay. Can we... No, he still has... No, he doesn't have stones. Can we do it? I think we can do it, right? Oh, come on. It's like 1 HP. That's not like revive on death or anything like that. It's just 1 HP. I think we lost, right? Damn. Yeah, he was like 1 HP. What happened there? Even though Tormin survived with the passive, but if we just killed the Alas, then it would have been fine, but I guess it happens. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling with the R-base matchup. Maybe I should have tried to pick Mikage against him, but my Mikage isn't in super good gear right now. I need to take a look at my builds and maybe see if I can do something else. But I kind of stole half of the Mikage gear on Armans and she's kind of lacking. And I generally don't like using Mikage that much because usually they have fast Sifis like this guy. But the last opponent, I guess, doesn't have a Sifi, so I probably could have tried to use Mikage instead. Damn. Again, Harima and Arbais. Those are very tough matchups for me. Maybe it's better this time with Duchess actually instead of Ankora. Even though lately I'm preferring Ankora oftentimes over Duchess, but we do have a lot more sustain with this team and it's not gonna be a fast fight. At least I'm not gonna end it fast unless he can kill me fast, but we need to go for a maximum stall. By the way, I saw somebody saying in comments that do I feel like I have to look Reddit on every live arena video? And I don't have to do it, and he doesn't prefer it that much, but I kind of like doing it. I guess I did mention that I saw other people doing it, like Stu Gaming used to do it, and probably many other CCs as well, but I kind of like doing it lately just to take a little peek at Reddit on the video, but I understand that you guys can do it on your own time as well if you want, and probably Reddit isn't that interesting to everybody, but it's I feel like it's a good segment of the videos. I do like to take a Reddit break and see if they have anything interesting to comment on. I used to be a big forum guy back in the day. I feel like forums were good. They felt a lot more personal and people wrote long posts and they were more serious, let's say. And Reddit, I feel like it's not as good as forums. It's a lot bigger, more popular, there's more people, but I feel like it kind of loses some of the... I guess I have to kill the Siphi. I kind of want to go for Ronda kill, but now we have to kill the Siphi. Yeah, they lose some of the stuff that I liked about forums, but probably I'm in the minority of the forums, so probably half of the people forgot that forums were a thing at this point. Yeah, I don't know if I should have gone for the Ronda kill actually and not the Siphi. But Siphi would have revived the Ronda, I'm pretty sure. And I felt like I had to go for this, but am I gonna get turn with Rotos anymore at this point? I mean, this turn doesn't count if I have to hit the taunt. Yeah, I think I lost it. I guess Necret wasn't that strong in this fight, even though I was saying that I should go with Necret. Maybe I would have been better off with double reviver on that one and not Necret. All of the enemies are super strong, so it is what it is. I need to be maybe a bit more personal, and Necret doesn't do anything against Ronda. I mean, it does something, but the Ronda A2 kind of ignores it. And Arbas can kind of also get rid of all of the buffs with petrification, so neither one of those is a great matchup with Necret. And if we had Angora, we could get rid of the Mikage stuns with that as well, so maybe it would have been better. I do like the Angora revive a lot. The only issue is that it's not 100% turn meter against other champions than Narsus. It's a lot better when you revive Narsus, but those high turn meter revives are super powerful, and often Guts' revive basically does nothing because your team is just gonna get killed again before they even get a turn. But anyway, let's see what's going on the Reddit. Little bit chilling here, but I'm gonna first take a look at this is thread I posted yesterday, and actually it got a little bit traction, so let's see the comments. It's just commercial on my yesterday's live arena video. You're right when you say the only winner is Plarium. For the big spenders, they're better off winning non-personal reward ones for a fraction of the cost, as the personal rewards are nothing compared to what they spent. Okay, a little bit toxicity. I'm not gonna read that. Okay, nothing too much. So let's see if there's any other threads. Okay, he went with the Armans. Let's first pick Guts to get the polymorph, and we'll go from there. By the way, you might be wondering, why am I nowadays always first picking Narses as my nuker instead of Rotos? And I think in vacuum Rotos is stronger, but Narsos is a lot better blind pick than Rotos. Rotos is actually a terrible blind pick because he can be countered super hard. That's why I keep doing it, and even though in some situations Rotos is much better, but I feel like I have to go with this one. And I mean, Narsos is very good though, and I do like using him, but I feel like he's much safer early pick. Maybe we're gonna go with UDK and Rotos on this one. So if he goes with Harima, it's gonna be rough. Oh. Should I go with Wukong? No, let's go with Rotos. Valkyrie is kind of interesting champion. She used to be super meta that everybody wanted, because back in the day it's very different than what we both Lazarus and Ronda. He has so many buff strippers and block buffs debuffed that there's no way I can go with Elicat. Should I just... Yeah, we're screwed on this one. I think I have to go for the Ronda ban instead of Armans. He has so much CC in that team. But yeah, the meta was about going first or cutting into the enemy. And Valkyrie used to be one of the best champions for that. Was actually used both in offense and defense a lot. And it's a funny story, but basically I had been planning to like focus on arenas in the start, but Platinum Arena wasn't even, I think it was maybe released 1 year into the game or something like that. But when I pulled my Valkyrie, which maybe was like 1.5 years into the game or somewhere around that, that was basically when I decided that it's time to push Plat. Maybe it was 2 years in the game, but somewhere between those two. But when I pulled my everybody's in stone skin, goddamn. Bombs would have been super great against this guy. I guess going first did nothing to me. Should I go for A1? I don't think I can really kill the stone skin with that, but yeah. But yeah, when I pulled my Valkyrie, that's when I started trying to actually compete for arena. It took me quite many tries until I got my first platinum finish. Maybe like, I don't know, somewhere between 5 to 10. Maybe it took like 5 tries for my first finish. And then after that, I didn't finish platinum for maybe another 10 tries. I had several months break after that where I couldn't finish platinum. And I kind of felt really bad about it, because I remember I told my clan mates that I finished platinum, but I didn't take a picture about it because it wasn't a thing back then, and it wasn't something that I thought of, and I didn't get the avatar, so some people were doubting me that I actually finished platinum, and it took me a while until I got it again. Yeah, another loss. I don't think there's a comeback from here. Surely not. He has 2 champions with turn meter manipulation, so it's pretty hard to get the turn. Right? But Valkyrie used to be one of the best Siphi counters, and since she reduces the enemy turn meter by the number of buffs that they got, and Siphi was practically in every single defense team back then as well. Damn, I wish if we removed the debuff with the mastery, if we could have gotten super lucky there. If we just got a single turn with Rotos, we would win this battle, but it's too late. But yeah, it's definitely a trend. It has been in the last couple live arena sessions that I have gotten too high to my own good and I keep getting destroyed. And I have very limited pool of champions and it is what it is. I'm very excited to get Marius, but it's probably gonna take a good while for that. I feel like Reddit also kind of calmed down a little bit. I feel like it used to be way more active maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and I don't think that's because the game died or anything like that. I feel like the game is still very active even though people doomsday about it, but I don't know why that happened to Reddit. Maybe that's just my perception and it's not actually true. Not gonna lie, I almost want to get this live arena session end as soon as possible. Not because I'm sad about losing, but because I really want to go and pull my Primal shards. But I think it's gonna be another 2 hours after this live arena time slot until I can do it. Let me double check. Can you see it in the game? I guess you can't see it, but when is the other event ending? 1 hour? Maybe it's gonna open instantly after this live arena session. I'm not quite sure. I thought it's gonna be 2 hours after this, but maybe it's gonna be in an hour. Oh, also, now that we're on the final, 32 primals. Now that we're on the final stretch of the Armand Soul, I really hope there's at least couple weeks until the next fusion. I really need to take a break and farm some stuff. Like, honestly, I kind of need to farm other stuff than just Chaos Dust. I kind of could level up some new champions. Maybe even a silver, but I wasn't even thinking that far. I kind of want to level up Grand Oak Patrick since I was lucky enough to pull him, and I probably should use him on Hydra. Maybe I should try to go for the Armand's Mikage pick a bit more. Not against this guy though, because if they first pick Siphi, then I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna count on my slow Mikage being faster than any Siphi. It might be faster than some, but definitely most are gonna be faster than me. Okay, he went for UDK. Maybe we will actually go with Staldos in this one. Maybe we can finally find a fight where Necret might be useful. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna pick Staldos this early on. He can kind of adjust to it a little bit. He might go full tank team and pick Duchess. I hope he doesn't. I kind of wanted to pick Duchess. Maybe I should have gone for it instead of Staldos. I'm starting to second guess myself. I wanted to save the support pick as the last slot. Maybe I would go with Angora instead of Duchess. I would have more room for options. But I think there's a good chance he's gonna go with Duchess now, and he might have not done it otherwise. I kind of do still need to get 3-star blessing on Stallos, even though I keep complaining and saying that I hate him on every video. But the 3-star blessing would make a big difference. It does cost a good chunk of tier 2 tokens, but he went for the Duchess, goddammit. I think I will go for it if I get the opportunity, because I really do need it. Unless I get lucky and I maybe pull a Primal nuker, we will see about that. But yeah, I should have picked the Duchess and not given him this opportunity. Do I have to go for the Duchess ban? I mean, we know what's gonna happen. He's gonna ban the Narcissus. I don't think he's even gonna ban the Arma, so yeah, we're gonna go for the Duchess ban. Yeah, I knew it. That is a big issue with Stallos, and it is kind of brave that he didn't ban the Armans and went for that. But since I was already talking about the fact that he might pick Duchess to specifically counter Stallos, at that point I kind of felt like he was gonna go all in on that and go for the Narcissus ban over Armans, which is not something that people generally do. Okay, we got resisted there. Do we get resisted another time? Or I'm gonna risk it. Maybe I should save the A3 for later, and maybe I'm being silly. Okay, he does have resistance. I was gonna say that there's a chance that it's kind of close enough and I might be able to get it the second time, but I wasn't. Wait, I think he misclicked. Why didn't he go for the turn meter boost? I guess we won it at this point. There's no way that we're gonna lose. I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't have bolster. Bolster has been a lot less common lately. People are kind of afraid to use it because of Narcissus, and that has been interesting for the meta. There's definitely, like, we have seen more change in the meta in the last month since Narcissus than we have seen in the past year before it. Like, way more, it's not even close, so I do like it, it's kind of interesting. Even though we got the Primal champions, but they didn't really get a lot use, but I feel like kind of Narcissus broke the bubble, and now they're seeing a lot more use than they saw just before him. I'm mostly talking about Classic Arena, but it kind of relates to Live Arena as well. But yeah, seems like I'm kind of hard stuck on the 5k mark. I have been stuck at other ratings before as well, so I'm not too deterred about it. I mean, we had some very tough opponents today and the last time, so... And I am pretty simple in my teams. There's not gigantic variation, and I'm not threatening them with speed, so I can't be too sad if I lose these many fights. Yeah, Mikage has been a thorn in my skin for a while. I don't complain about her as much as I complain about Harima and UDK, because they kind of feel more direct counters to Rotos and Wukong. But Mikage is a very strong one, even though I don't really use her. I mean, I do use her, but not a lot, and she does get picked often against me, and I do terribly against her, so it's kind of funny that I don't pick her. Maybe I should go with her on this one. I don't have her super fast, but she is in stone skin, so we could possibly resist the Arman's turn meter manipulation. Maybe I can try something different. Can we go for a full stone skin team? This might backfire if he realizes what I'm gonna do. Wait, do I really want to go with UDK? I wanna go with Wukong, but then he might... Okay, let's risk it. He can't know if it's support or not. Often people pick support Wukong and Mikage together, so let's go for this. Ah, he got the Duchess. I would have picked her because my plan was to go heavy stone skin, but we got these two. I guess we're gonna go with Ankora and UDK, and Narcissus is the last one if he doesn't pick it. But basically everybody else other than Narcissus would be in stone skin. I could have gone for Helicat, but I really don't want for him to pick the UDK, and Armans can buff strip Helicat as well. We might still go for Armand's ban, but we might have more options now than we would otherwise, since we went full stone skin. We could even go for Duchess ban if he doesn't pick a second turn meter, second immunity champion. I guess I have to go for the lockout ban. Wukong being in stone skin is good and all, but since he does have the Harima passive, it's kind of we're probably not gonna be able to make most out of it. But yeah, back in the day when Necret was new, I actually happened to pull him on the first week of release, and that helped me a lot in the game. Maybe the same thing could happen with Primals, but I kind of need some new OP thing to carry me, or specifically a nuker really, since like I said, my main nukers, not Narses but Rotos and Wukong, they both have the same weaknesses, and it would be good if I had two nukers that don't have those weaknesses. Two strong nukers that enemies are scared to face. Not Staldus. Okay, we actually got a turn on Mikage, even though our nuker is polymorph, but maybe we can also stun them. Ah, we got polymorphed. Wait. Okay, so I guess the Harima polymorph procced, but we did get her done as well. But I think that's it. Ronda got a turn, and I think she's gonna kill us before the Wukong gets out, and we're locked out. Yeah, there's no way we can survive this. It's kind of hard to use speed teams against these Harima teams, like, unless you have lockout or something, but just I can kill them super fast, so even if I were to get a stun on everybody with Mikake, and of course we did get polymorph there, but even if we didn't, I don't think that would have made difference. We wouldn't be able to one-shot a team with the Harima passive. Probably not in a two-shot, it would have taken multiple turns. By the way, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's this channel called is it just Echo or Echo Raid or whatever? But it's, well, in full what's the word for it? Closure? Not closure. Like he's also managing me with some ad deals, so I have kind of that kind of relation with him as well. But it's kind of interesting to see his channel, that he's a new player, he has played the game only for a couple months or something like that, and he's making content out of it. He's not like super end game, he's not doing live arena videos or guides like, let's say, HH Gaming does or SAP does, but he's doing just his daily progression in the game. I don't think I have ever seen anybody else do videos like that in Raid. Probably other people will have definitely done it, but I haven't seen it. But it's kind of interesting channels to see something a little bit different. I definitely didn't get anything out of that, or I wasn't asked to do it, but just came to my mind that it's interesting. So sometimes when I chill for something or I talk about game or whatever, and I'm sure I'm just overthinking it and I'm just like hyper focusing on like one single comment, but sometimes I talk about something and it's not promotion or anything, and then people ask me that did I get paid to promote that? And if I get paid to promote something, I will say it when I promote it, because they have this kind of legislation in US, and wait, he has UDK, goddamn, UDK and Rebalances, but I guess we're still gonna go with the status. Maybe if he doesn't pick Sifi. Okay, he does pick Sifi, okay. Anyway, so they have this kind of legislation in US that you have to say that it's an advertisement in the first 30 seconds of video or whatever, so that's gonna happen every time. Nothing is advertisement unless I specifically say it is. Probably that should go without saying, but just putting it out there. I feel like I have been saying it too often lately, that this isn't advertisement and that isn't advertisement, and it's kind of getting a little bit weird at this point. Does he have a lot of life harvest in that team? Nobody is in it. Let's go for A3 actually. I don't want to use A2 just yet. I'll save it for the next turn. Or maybe the one after that. And I also don't want to use Revive. Let's actually save it for Narses and just go with this. If I can just survive... Maybe I should... Probably not. I don't think it would have made difference. Maybe I should have done the A2, but I wanted to save it for the immunity to end. Yeah, we have to wait one more turn. Maybe if I used the defense buff, maybe I could have killed the Wukong. It's kind of do or die now. I don't think we can kill anybody except the Wukong, sadly. Oh, and okay, I guess he played it kind of smart. He didn't go for the revive, meaning that we can't try to petrify them, so it didn't work out. Okay, we lost it. Another loss in the long continuing loss streak. I think the main team is definitely Harima though. Even though the I guess we have some losses where they don't have Harima, and I was talking about the Mikage, but every Harima team that we faced today we lost to. So wait, no, actually not. Never mind, we did get one win. Oh, in the fight where we used Staldos, that's kind of funny. But yeah, tomorrow I will have Queen Eva. It definitely isn't a tanky champion, and probably we will need to use Necret with her a lot, and that isn't gonna work against everything, but Eva should be able to deal with Harima at least, assuming that you get a turn. But she, even though she does, I mean, I guess she does have the ignore defense as well, but she does deal damage with other skills more than Wukong. And the A2 does, first of all, it's strong affinity against Harima, but also the A2 hits pretty hard, so if we meet those very low HP Harimas, we might be able to one-shot them from full health and block revive them even through her passive, so will be interesting to see if it works better tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like in this one, maybe I do want to go with the Duchess UDK that I haven't been doing a lot lately, because it's gonna be so good against both of them. But yeah, even though Taras is strong and everything, I do way better against Taras than Harima, so I'm kind of happy to see that Taras picked, to be honest. Yeah, okay. I think this is gonna be a fight that we can win finally. Probably even Wukong might work here, but let's just go with this. Necret probably would have been the best. Narsa still might kind of have issues that he might not get a turn if they one-shot him and go first, but this looks a lot more doable than the other fights. Oh, Shu Chen. I think we're gonna go... Maybe this is gonna be harder than I thought it was gonna be. Do I want to go for a Siphi ban or Shu Chen ban? I think I'm actually gonna go for the Siphi. If we just can get a turn with either of the nukers, we definitely win, but probably his Cardiel and Shuchen are both gonna go before me, so he might take like 3 turns before us. I mean... Oh, what? He opened with that skill. Can he cut in with everybody? I think we're gonna get the whale up at least. Yeah, the Arbai's lockdown debuff is only 1 turn, but it's AoE, but that definitely does hurt when it gets done onto you. Come on, surely I'm not gonna lose this one as well. It's been a brutal beating this morning. I'm very hopeful about the Primal pulls, of course, but come on. If I revive the Narcissus now, both of them are just gonna get 1 shot. Maybe I need to wait out 1 turn and just do the whale. He's kind of forced to use the AoE nuke regardless. I guess he can not do it on Leorios, but then I'm gonna get a turn. But... Wait, does he still have 1 more nuke on Leorios? Yeah, we might not get any turn on the nukers again. Except, well, the 1A1 on Rotos, but he was locked out, so... I do need that Harma. Okay, let's pray that I can get the turn. I think he has a nuke, yeah. Oh, Rotos. Oh. We both survived with both of them. He procced the Reaper, but Rotos didn't die. That's kind of interesting. I think the Leorios might go... Yeah, Leorios is gonna go again before Narcissus. Wait, Taras has AoE back. No? Okay, I think we're good. I think we finally got the win. Right? Come on. He's taking like 1 trillion turns before I get 1. Let me move once, come on. I know, he has AoE, we lost it. Should have gone with Wukong, my bad. I was too scared to pick it against Taras, but we did lose it again. Sucks. Yeah, I think I had like 2 semi-depressing live arena sessions in row, but this has happened in the past and we have made a comeback, and there has been a lot of changes in the meta recently, so I understand why I might have some difficulties, since my stuff hasn't changed that much. And I guess, kind of like I was mentioning before, that I may be, yeah, plateauing at like rank 150 a little bit. There's a lot tough enemies, and even the weakest ones are very hard for us, so there's no easy fight. I'm the easy fight. Everybody is super happy when they get me as enemy and not somebody else. By the way, too bad that I don't happen to have 4-piece stone skin on Queen Eva. I wish I did, but I don't. It's probably would be way better if I had it, because the block revive is very strong, but since she is squeezy, that's definitely gonna be a problem tomorrow. Maybe it's gonna be just as bad today. Maybe it will be way better. We will see about it. I mean, the A2 does hit insanely hard, but unlike Rotos, unlike Wukong A2, it's not gonna be AoE nuke, but a block revive, which can be very massive deal sometimes, because maybe in some scenarios Wukong A2 might be able to barely kill the Harima, but it's not gonna do any AoE damage after that. But with her, with Eva, you might be able to barely kill Harima, even through her passive, and then she's done, and then you can easily go to town after you get rid of the passive, so maybe it will work out, we will see. She isn't the most tankiest champion, even with the base stats, so she can definitely be killed through Necret and so on. I'm kind of scared about her survivability, but otherwise she does seem very interesting. Maybe like much more practical version of Initve. Or maybe, let's say, a practical version of Bloodgorst, because Bloodgorst also does have a skill with ignore defense and block revive, but that one has really low multiplier. I think it's well, I guess I might double check it, but I think it's a multiplier of 3.0. Should I go with Wukong? I feel like he might pick support Wukong if we don't do it, but yeah, let's just do this. I think the Bloodgorst nuke has 3 multiplier, and he also has way worse base attack than Eva, so okay, Grixia and Leorios. Should I go with Necret? Maybe I don't even need Necret. Should I do it? Let's go with double Reviver. Oh yeah, he has both Arbiter and Duchess, so I guess I can do it. Let's go with Helicat on this one. No block boss debuff, so we can finally use Helicat. Okay, so yeah, the Bloodgorst nuke that completely ignores defense, it has a multiplier of 3.6. It only books 10%, and he has a base attack of 1465. Eva has almost 1700 base attack and multiplier of 4.8 on the nuke, and it's only 50% ignore defense, but you can basically get it to 100% if you rock Helm Smasher, so it does have the possibility of hitting way harder than Bloodgorst nuke. I have used Bloodgorst in the past in both live arena and classic arena, and I can say from my experience he's very underwhelming and doesn't have enough damage to kill enemies, even though he does do the block revive. And technically he does have a lockout, but he's a nuker. It does require accuracy, and I think it's only like 1 turn. Let me double check it. Yeah, so it's one turn AoE, but it's not even all of the skills, but just one random skill, and that can be kind of RNG and not very practical. I remember there was a time when some IPR people were briefly using Bloodgorst for a while, but I think that only lasted for a couple weeks. I think they ran it in teams with 2 nukers, so I don't think it was the main nuker in the team. It's so long time ago I don't remember it. Maybe it was with Gaius and Bloodgorst, and I don't recall the exact team, but I do remember that they did use it. Okay, nice. I think we're good. I think we're good. As long as Helicat doesn't get one shot in this turn. Okay, never mind. I thought we were good. I thought I could survive that, and then Wukong would one-shot them on the next turn, but no, I didn't survive it. Damn. I'm getting farmed today. Everybody is just taking the points and having a good smile after the fight with me. I guess not doing live arena for a couple days was totally fine since I came back to this anyway. By this I mean like getting owned. My Armans is getting mostly banned anyway, and I hardly get to use him, so I kind of need to maybe think a little bit differently and plan on the team not having him and trying to make ideal team with that. I don't think I went with double reviver like with Ankara and Duchess any fight today. I kind of wanted to, maybe that would have been good in some fights, but I don't think that happened. It's something that normally I do pick a lot, but I don't think we did it today. He went with 3 supports early on, which is kind of unusual. People don't really do that, so we don't have to worry about the UDK or him like countering us with anything at this point. Okay, surely this is gonna be a win. I said that the last fight, but there's no way I can lose this one. Probably I feel like the reaction on Narsus maybe failed me a bit today. I would definitely be better off with 4-piece Stone Skin. I wish I had it on him, but okay, see, we didn't get a single reaction proc even though we have 2 pieces of it, so okay, no. I was gonna say, can my Helicat cut in before the Leorios, but of course we can't. I'm just gonna go for A2. Let's not even. Maybe I will regret this, but I don't think I will. We can reduce the turn meter of Leorios with Narsus revive. Can we cut in? Okay, no, we're still not gonna cut in. Damn, I think that maybe was a mistake. Oh, okay, we got a turn with Narcissus actually. But I think he's gonna kill my Helicat now with Leorios before he gets a turn. This might actually be very bad. I think we lost this one as well. I guess I should have done the block damage, even if it was only for Helicat and Ankara. I was maybe greedy. Yeah. I thought it was a good idea to save it, but there's no way we can win anymore, right? I guess maybe I should have gone with the Necret after all, but he does have the Rondo. I don't think Necret actually would have been better than Helicat on that one. Maybe something like... Wait, he had the Duchess. I was gonna say maybe something like Mikage, but nah. Going second is just too big liability unless you have Harima passive that is keeping your entire team alive and not just one champion. Wait, that's a nuke Wukong. Okay, let's go with the early UDK pick. I wonder if he's gonna go with the Narcissus now, maybe. But yeah, we're definitely lower points than I started with, but happens. I guess I needed to lose some points anyway. I'm too high for my own good. What? Well, we have both Armans and UDK, and he went with double single target nuker. He has to let us have one of them, so... It's not looking too terrible for me, to be honest. But I lost the last two fights as well. Kaimar, interesting. Kaimar has not been very meta for a good while, even though kind of like Valkyrie, but Kaimar lasted way longer than Valkyrie. But he used to be one of the meta champions, and he was that for many years, but at this point, rarely used. Yeah, let's go for the Lysandra ban. He kind of doubled down that he had both Lysandra and Kaimar with CC, and then Shu Chen enabling that they go first, so in either way they're gonna get CC. But I do have the Armans in Stone Skin, so we can definitely survive it. I mean, I guess he can buff strip the Stone Skin if we get unlucky. But I was still more afraid of Lysandra stealing everybody's turn meter. But maybe I should have banned Kaimar. Maybe it was a mistake. Should I even go for the turn meter steal? he only has like 2 champions, not in Stone Skin, and neither one of them had a lot of turn meter, so let's do this. Maybe I'm gonna regret it because I still could have gotten the stun. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Finally. Yeah, this is how I feel practically every fight that we had today. I don't even get a chance to move with my Nugars. Either they die before they get the turn, or they like get CC'd until they die. So basically the same thing, but either it's one shot or it's a slow death by 1000 cuts. What? No way, did we actually get the win? I'm soon gonna drop to a gold 3. Oh my god, that's an horrible battle log, but yeah, I'll have to do a lot of battles to drop gold 3. I don't think I'm able to do that anytime soon, and sometimes you just get good matchups with enemies and sometimes you don't. Even though in general we're definitely kind of at a bad point this time. I need some new stuff to be able to deal with the enemies right now, but we might get a lot easier ones next time and maybe gain a little bit points, but I don't think I'm gonna get a 10-0 win streak anytime soon. I don't think the last time is that long ago, maybe like a couple months ago, but no idea when that's gonna happen again. But yeah, you can't take Raid 2 seriously. That's kind of why I like the Echo Gaming channel, because he's early game, he's not taking the game too seriously and he's just having fun with it. Sometimes I take it too seriously. Not just Raid, but other games as well. I think we're gonna go with the Wukong again, just because, like I said, he's in 4-piece Stone Skin, so we might resist the turn meter manipulation. Maybe if he doesn't go with UDK and Harima, maybe he could have gotten turn and one-shot them and he wouldn't have seen that coming, but that didn't happen. Well, if he doesn't pick like Lockout or Harima at this point, I might go for the UDK ban. Oh, he didn't. I think, should I do it? Yeah, I think there's a good chance he's gonna ban the Narses. I think I'm gonna go for UDK ban. Let's see what he does. Oh, okay, he went for Ankara, that's interesting. Well, we will say if I regret doing this. He does have the Taras passive. I was kind of expecting him to ban the Narses and let me only play with Wukong. I guess we basically need polymorph. If we can get Arman's polymorphed, then we can win, but otherwise it's not gonna be easy. He opened with the polymorph and not the stun. That's kind of surprising. I think the Wukong... Oh, nice. Come on, can the Wukong cut in before Armand's second turn? No, okay. And yeah, we don't have Stone Skin anymore, so... Okay, I guess it's another loss. Well, Wukong has attack buff, but I think Armand is gonna have his he's gonna have the buff strip. Yeah, he's gonna have it back already. Yeah, we lost it. If I were to get a turn on Wukong, I could have won, but it's too late. We don't have attack buff. I don't know if we're even gonna... Yeah, we're locked out, and yeah. He might not even get a chance to do a turn in the entire fight. He has both Armand and Siphi, so the Armand 7 gets the Siphi turn meter manipulation. Yeah, let's surrender. It's rough, but yeah, maybe I was too afraid of the UDK, but I guess I should have gone for the Armand span. I totally wasn't expecting him to ban anything else than my Narsus. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I did not well, to put it mildly. I'm sure I probably could have done something else in some fights. Maybe get an extra win, maybe more than one, but overall it's a bit gloomy. Not the funnest time to lose this much, but we do have the Primal summons. Oh, what? It's up right now. Okay, I'm gonna do it on a separate video. I'm gonna do it right now, and I'm gonna post that one later, and I'm gonna post this disappointing live arena session after that. Tomorrow I will definitely do the Queen Eva video. Hopefully I will do better. Maybe I will both do well with Eva and get a new shiny Primal. We will see about that, but if you watched this far, then thanks a lot. I mean, I kind of feel it probably wasn't that that worth it, since it wasn't... Well, I guess it's not directly related to that, but I kind of feel embarrassed about losing everything, let's put it that way. But thanks a lot if you watched this far. If you aren't subscribed, then consider doing it, and that's it. Good luck with your Primal shards, and see ya.